month, you get 2 recap videos, and that was my own doing for being so late. Anyway, we're gonna do our April TikTok recap. There were more things compared to March, so let's get started. I feel like I can make a whole video in what I'm about to be showing in the next 2 videos, because lately consumerism has gotten so far out of hand and people are like lining up in stores to buy something that isn't even that needed. So recently, Target released a collab with Park. Park is this brand by Chelsea Park, who's some influencer, and the Park sweatshirts are very expensive, so Target did a collab to make things cheaper. So let's watch this ridiculousness together. This is a more tame video, if anything, but lately Target has come out with a bunch of collaborations. I remember one of the first main ones that I remember being so chaotic was when Lily Pulitzer did a collab and people were lining up at the door at like 6 a.m. just to get stuff. I never even got anything from the collab because people went absolutely feral over that. People went feral with the Stanley Cups. People went feral when Roller Rabbit came out, and I didn't even know what that was. And now Park. I've seen so many videos of people going batshit insane for grabbing a fucking sweatshirt that says the name Park across the chest. Like, what is so fucking special about that? I don't get it. I really don't get it. This is gonna kind of lead me into the next video of people just going fucking batshit crazy over just items, and we all need to chill the fuck out. Like, this is what consumerism has done to us, and it is pathetic. This involves something happening at Trader Joe's. Apparently they have some protein pancakes coming out, and again, I'm just like, why are we going feral over this? Like, that makes me so mad. If this is such a high demand product, there is no reason for you to be buying the whole entire stock off the shelf. That is so greedy and rude and just flat out inconsiderate. I was literally at Trader Joe's just a few days ago, and I don't even remember seeing this on the shelf. I didn't even know their protein pancake little packs were even a thing to begin with. And apparently it's like some big item that keeps selling out. If you really want the protein pancake mix from Trader Joe's, get just that, the box mix, not the pre-made stuff, because that is usually almost always on the shelf. And I think we need to stop stockpiling stuff like this because it's inconsiderate and it's greedy. And it also like reminds me of how people are buying like 5 Trader Joe's bags when they release like new colors. Again, I could make a whole video on stuff like this. I know there's so many videos out here already like addressing with consumerism. I know Neatos have been a big one lately. Those squishy dumplings have been a big topic lately. That's a whole other video in itself, but I am just so tired of seeing this batshit consumerism taking over and making people think that this is acceptable to do. I saw this not too long ago on TikTok, and as someone who just absolutely loves cake, this just pissed me off. Doing all of that. If you had about 60 kids to feed, you should have bought in a bigger cake, or you should have bought in more cakes. Those slices were minuscule and pathetic. And in the caption it says, nobody was disappointed, everybody was happy. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Yes, kids will always be happy about getting cake, which is probably why nobody was disappointed. But I can guarantee you, those kids probably weren't saying what they were actually feeling and wishing they had a bigger piece. Because I know me, if I was young, I'd be like, literally, that's all I'm getting? I'm getting this little tiny thing? As an adult, if I got that, I'd be like, really? This is all I'm getting? This little tiny thing? Like, damn, I know I need to lose some weight, but I don't want that tiny piece of a cake. Good God. That shit made me so mad. Like, it just made me so mad. Am I being ridiculous? I don't know. This was a popular video going around that annoyed me. And what's funny is that apparently this woman is a millennial who's trying to act like Gen Z. Let's watch together and get enraged.
These are the signs that you are an uncool millennial. You're still wearing tight clothes, refuse to get on the baggy jean trend, and if you do, you get barrel jeans, which doesn't count. Same goes with the shorts, like why are they all so tight? You're face sitting all your photos. Because, I don't know, you're still living in that aesthetic 2016 where you care about what people think of you, just post it. As with friends, immediately you start posing, like stiff, you don't know how to do a candid. Basically, everyone looks really uncomfortable and it looks like prom photos. Like you're just standing side by side. They wear their fanny pack across their chest.
Talks about how you're not hopping on the baggy jeans trend. First of all, I don't like baggy jeans. I think baggy jeans look terrible on me. So no, I will not be hopping on the baggy jeans trends as it does nothing for my small figure. I say small as in like I'm 5'1", and I'm also curvy. I just feel like baggy jeans make me look wider. I prefer a straight leg or a boot cut, so it's going to be a no for me. So no, I will not hop on that trend, but I will also not say yes to skinny jeans, so don't get it twisted. She mentions you're still wearing your fanny pack across your chest. Yeah, because it's just easy that way. Like, why do you give a shit? You're posing stiff in photos? Not me. I'm the queen of posing, okay? I will do so many poses. I'll put my hand on my hips. I'll cross my legs. I'll do something cute and fun with my poses so I don't look stiff. And honestly, I look at my millennial friends who post pictures online. They don't look stiff. Like, where is she even getting this from? She's just pulling it out of her ass. And what's funny is that she is a millennial herself. It's like, why are you trying to be like Gen Z? I hate it when millennials try to tell other millennials what they need to be doing. I think it's just as annoying and obnoxious when Gen Z tries to millennials what they should be wearing and doing. When millennials don't tell Gen Z what they should be doing. Hell, we didn't even bother Gen X when it came to their fashion. We didn't even give a shit about what Gen X was doing. I literally do not care what Gen X wears or what they say or what they do. It's just so wild to me that people are so obsessed with millennials and what we do. Let us live our lives, please, for God fucking sake. This one we just kind of have to laugh at the level of stupidity together, so let's get started because I do think Gen Z sometimes, I'm just like, are you guys okay?
Okay, so I'm cleaning and I just found this compressed magic towel. I don't know what's magic about it, and I don't know what it means by compressed. I wonder if it's like a makeup wipe and they're saying it's like a towel, but I'm intrigued, I'm interested, I'm kind of scared. Compressed magic towel. Let me put some water on it. Okay, I'm back with my spray bottle. Something's happening. Something's happening. It's expanding. Okay. Okay. But I'm confused. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, look. That's what that means. This is the towel. Why did I spray this? I don't know. Oh, cute. Okay, period. So, if I would have needed to... That was cold. This would just dry it up? Wow. Who made this contraption? I love that. Oh, no, I wish I would have saved it. Me thinking if I should put it back in the pack. Wait, that's so cool. Oh, now we know. So save your magic towels. It
just got progressively stupider and stupider as the video went on. This poor girl. You're supposed to completely submerge it into water and then it expands fully into a sheet, and she's just like wiping the little nub that's not even fully expanding, like, oh, cute, period, look what it's doing. And she was also like, why am I nervous? Why am I scared? I'm like, what are you nervous about? I am so tired of people on this app being like, oh my god, I'm so nervous to try this. Like, what are you scared about? It's so dramatic. It honestly just gave me a laugh, if anything, but I'm like, be so for real. Then the worst part is, like, that wasn't even satire. She was dead ass serious about that. And people were roasting her in the comments for it. Just people are so confident to post their stupidity on this app, and it's honestly quite comical. For the last one, this technically came out late March, but it didn't start popping off until this month. So I wanted to include it in this video. So this is, again, involving millennial hate, so let's watch it together.
I think millennials and boomers know that Gen Z is better than them, which is why they continue to monopolize the job market and degrade us by telling us that we're lazy, good-for-nothings that don't know how to work hard. They know if they were to give us the same opportunities that were given to them 20 years ago or even now, that we would fucking beat their asses at it.
Okay, pause. First of all, millennials and boomers do not think that they're better than Gen Z, and I don't think Gen Z is better than us. I don't think anyone is better than anybody. The fact that she's saying millennials especially are monopolizing the job market is a fucking wild take. An absolute fucking wild take. In fact, I think it's Gen X and boomers who are still not retired who are still dominating the job market to this day. And she's like, we would have kicked their asses in it 20 years ago. First of all, 20 years ago, babes, I was 14 years old. Like, how old does Gen Z think millennials are? And what about Gen X? I feel like Gen X is this forgotten generation. They are literally the generation between boomers and millennials. I think it would have been a lot different if she had said Gen X and boomers, because then maybe I could have found some common ground with her, even though I still don't think that Gen Z is better than them either. But I can agree that older generations might be dominating the job market. I also think we're using the word monopolizing incorrectly too. Most of us were not working 20 years ago. Like, I'm telling you, millennials were not. Most of us were like still teenagers. So let's get something straight right there. Let's continue though.
I'm so tired of being told that I just have to wait my turn. Watching people older than me get better opportunities and do shitty ass work and get recognition and promotions and monies for doing shitty ass work that
How do you know they're doing shitty ass work? How do you know that? Maybe they're actually working their asses off and you don't know what they're doing. You're just jealous that you're not getting paid, and this is the kind of entitlement that I think people are talking about when it comes to Gen Z and even millennials sometimes. I don't think you could have done it better. I don't think you, as an entry-level candidate, could do a senior-level job better than them. I highly doubt that. I really do.
I know I could have outdone them on. We need a revolution like yesterday. I think there's so much overlooked talent monopolized by old white billionaires and entitled boomer dumbasses that think they're better just because. And who are constantly defunding education because they know, given the right tools, we will outdo them. They know we would be smart enough to dismantle the system that directly benefits them and only them. Because who would want wealth and better conditions for the future generations if you're not there to enjoy its benefits? Greedy assholes. They're thinking you're gonna get left behind because of the history that you know from the leaders before you. But so many Gen Z don't want systems like that. Anyways, I'm just a Gen Zer that doesn't know what she's talking about. Listen to anything that I say. I'm mentally unwell and a crybaby. Good night.
Okay, at least she admitted she doesn't know what she's talking about. You know what? We'll just end it there. I love it when people are like, you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. Because you don't. You're going off on a tangent, trying to sound like that you're doing something meaningful, and you're not. So that was the month of April. If you saw anything really crazy or wild that you saw on TikTok this month, comment down below and let me know what it is you saw so other people can maybe check it out and cringe at it together. If you liked this video, do make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!